One, two, three, four.
morning and welcome to Purdue University Northwest. Will those who are able please stand for the singing of our national anthem? Chancellor Keehan, the convocation of Purdue University Northwest First Commencement is assembled. Please be seated.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this commencement exercise, the culmination of Purdue Northwest student success, and indeed the proudest days in the lives of the graduates and their families. For today's commencement, some of you have traveled across the town, others from across the world, and many of you from someplace in between. Today is a day of celebration and recognition, a day of applauding achievement, a day of proud reflection, and perhaps even shedding a tear or two of joy. And of course, this is the day you receive your cherished diploma, your cherished Purdue University diploma. Candidates, I applaud you on your hard work and sacrifice. Parents, grandparents, other family members and friends, I also applaud you on your hard work and determination and sacrifice. Graduation is not a celebration exclusively for those receiving their diploma. Before we continue this celebration, I invite our graduate candidates to offer their heartfelt, thankful applause for the support they've received from parents, family, friends, and others who, in various ways, have made this day possible. My lone instruction of the day is to ask that all in attendance be respectful as we read the names of each graduate, so that each of you will hear the name of your graduate as well. I thank you. Several individuals who are important to the leadership of Northwest are seated on the platform, and as much as they will not be introduced later, I would like to introduce them and ask them to stand and remain standing. I would also ask you to hold your applause until each one has been introduced. Our Grand Marshal, Dr. Jeff Schultz. Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Mr. Stephen Turner. Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Dr. Carmen Panlilio. Vice Chancellor for Advancement and the presenter of our candidates, Dr. Regina Biddings-Moreau. Vice Chancellor for Information Services, Mr. Tim Winders. Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Mr. Rick Costello. And our marshals who will be providing the diplomas to me will be Ms. Cheryl Arroyo and Ms. Robert Allen. Outstanding, dedicated faculty serve the students of Purdue University Northwest. Through teaching, research, and engagement, our faculty enrich the learning and further student success. For that, I invite the members of our hardworking faculty to stand and be recognized with our applause. I always like to have a speaker at graduation, if I can, that is a graduate of our university. Today, Representative Christina Hale joins us as our guest speaker. As a former executive at Kiwanis International, Christina worked to strengthen the support of communities across the globe. Her work taught Christina something very important. Communities thrive when they have active, engaged citizens collaborating for the greater good. Christina brought that experience home to Indiana, serving 2 terms in the Indiana General Assembly. She earned her bachelor's degree in social science from Purdue at the Westville campus, completing a portion of her classwork in the United Kingdom as a Rotary ambassadorial scholar. Most recently, Christina ran for lieutenant governor. While unsuccessful, she did earn the endorsement of almost every newspaper in the state and accolades from leaders on all sides of the aisle. Christina and her husband live in Indianapolis with their family. Recently, Christina helped to found the Indiana Coalition Against Sexual Assault and serves on their board. She also serves on boards for Indiana Humanities, Heartland Film, Film Indy, the Domestic Violence Network, and the Indiana Latino Commission, and is a member of the Kiwanis Club of Indianapolis. Christina is a former member of the Purdue University North Central Alumni Board. Please join me in welcoming Christina to the podium.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Keon, faculty, graduates, friends, and family. This is a most auspicious day. But I'm not going to talk to you, graduates, today about inspiration. You serve as our inspiration today. When I was first asked to give this address, I reached out to our university president and I asked for his advice. And true to form, he gave me very practical, very succinct advice. President Daniels said, please do not talk about passion today and try to keep it under 10 minutes. They'll love you for it. So I'll try to take his advice. You are our inspiration today. And because I'm one of you, I have an idea of who you are. That's why I know you don't need to be inspired. You are scrappers. You're hard workers. You've earned a degree today, but you've also developed a work ethic unlike any other. I believe you are special. You've learned how to do that regional campus hustle. Your parents, your workers, you've taken out loans to be here. Some of you might be taking coursework in languages that were not your first. You've overcome so many challenges. You've earned this success the hard way. And you know what? This has now become part of your identity. This is now something, many years from now, that will be included in your obituary. Yes, it's that big of a deal. It's that big of a deal. This is you. You've done it. You've done it. So I'm not going to try to inspire you today, but I am going to ask you to do 3 things because you are doers. Now today's your success. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to capture that. I want you to be able to mine your success for every bit of value it offers you. This weekend, I ask you, find the time. And I want you to write a letter. It doesn't have to be a novel, doesn't have to take a whole lot of time. I want you to write yourself a letter. I want you to write in this letter about your hopes and dreams, your plans for the coming year. Where do you want to be? What goals you're setting? I want you to write about how you feel today. And I want you to find someone you love and trust. Hopefully that comes in the package of the same person. Find someone you love and trust and ask them to mail you this letter a year from now. And I want you to open it and read it and remember, because the times are coming where you're going to need to remember and reset and get started again. And I want you to capture this success and enjoy it. And I want it to be useful to you, because not every day is going to be so successful. You know, it was mentioned, I just came from a run for lieutenant governor. I was the first person of Latino descent to run for statewide office, only the 4th woman to ever run for lieutenant governor. We were endorsed by almost every newspaper in the state. We've raised more money, $17 million, more money than any other candidates for these offices ever. We were supposed to win. All the polls said we would. Ladies and gentlemen, I got shellacked. Shellacked. But I'm not going to let that get me down. Sometimes we fail. You might fail. You're certainly going to have your bad days. That's why I'm going to ask you to write another letter. This letter is a letter of gratitude. I don't know what your story is. I don't know who's helped you along the way, but I know a whole lot of people have. Just look around. Maybe it's that person at Starbucks who gives you those words of inspiration every day when you go to fill up. Maybe it's a parent. Maybe it's your child. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's your daycare provider. Who's that person that for lack of their presence you would not be here today, and why? I want you to write to them. I want you to write them your story and what they've meant to you. And then I want you to call them, set an appointment, go to see them. Don't tell them why you're coming. You just show up and you sit down and you read them that letter. And you see the effect that you have on their life. But more importantly, you'll feel the effect in your own, because you're going to need to remember and reset and get going once again. In life, we always try to Monday morning quarterback our decisions. You know, people have said to me, if you knew you'd lose, would you do it again? Yeah, I would. I absolutely would. My son had fallen on some hard times himself. He wasn't feeling very successful. Something he wanted very badly was not to be his. So I was trying to come up with some bit of advice for him that was relatable, and I started to talk to him about the Batman principle. Many of you may remember in the 1990s there was a series of Batman films. I think George Clooney played one of the prime Batmen. And they went to cast for the role of Robin, his sidekick. Now there was a young actor who had enjoyed early success in his career. He earned an Academy Award nomination. He was getting a lot of work, doing really well, and he found his career had fallen on hard times, being overlooked, couldn't get a part. He thought, I've got to get that role of Robin. That's going to put me, it's summer blockbuster. It's going to reset my career. Got to get it. That actor, Christian Bale, did not get the role he thought he had to have. But years later, when a much more critically acclaimed version of Batman came out, he got the title role. Had he gotten what he wanted, expected, needed, what he thought he wanted, expected, needed, he could have never been cast in that role. The Batman that earned more money than any other film that year, earned Academy Awards, restarted his career. Some of those things are going to happen to you too. I don't know what your stories are going to be. In my life, I never ever dreamed that a single mom who went to Purdue Northwest, struggling, I worked probably like you, every job I could to pay for tuition and books, daycare, car payment, earned my degree the hard way. I never expected that one day I'd pass a law that made it illegal for child molesters to ever set foot on school property again. I knew I cared about that issue. Thank you. I knew I wanted to do something about it. I'm here because of my degree. When I attended Purdue Northwest, the tagline was, "The world changes by degrees." And I'm here to tell you it does. Your life is going to be different and better because of your success, because of what you've earned. And I'm going to ask you to do one other thing. The third thing I want you to do is a result of something that's going to happen to you, probably many times. Opportunity is going to knock on your door. Sometimes we don't feel up to it. I know I've suffered from low self-esteem in my life. Sometimes I don't feel quite good enough for it. I never thought I'd be running for lieutenant governor, and I think I might just run for governor. Why not? I think we need more people like us who get it, who work hard for what we have. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be voting for one of you. Maybe I'll be voting for one of you. There are a lot of leaders in this room, and I don't know what's going to happen to you, but I know opportunity is going to knock on your door. And what I want you to do is ask yourself the question, why not me? Why not me? Because I ask you, why not you? You have good hearts, good minds. You have degrees. You have an unparalleled work ethic that you earned the hard way. That's going to come in real handy for all of you. I want you to be prepared to say yes. I can also tell you something really nice that's going to happen to you when you're out in the world and people say, "Oh, where did you go to university?" And you're going to say, "Purdue University." And you'll get that reaction of, "Oh, wow. That's going to feel real good, real good. Enjoy it. You earned it." But once again, I ask you, why not you? Why not you? What's that thing you never dreamed that you could do? You're about to do it. And those things that you never expected would come your way. I ask you, be prepared to say yes, because you are good enough. In fact, you're special. I can't wait to hear the story of this woman in the third row with the blue on her hat. I bet you're going to have a real special story. I hope I get to learn it. But we're going to have so many stories from this room, so many accomplishments, and you are ready. This is your day. I'm in a room of people of accomplishment, determination, heart, and drive, and I tell you, it feels so good. I am so proud of you, and I give you my most heartfelt congratulations. Thank you so much.
Hopefully, we all learned from Christina's successes and her slight setback that will bring her forth in the future. Please join me in thanking her again. For the introduction of academic degrees, I now invite Professor Saul Lerner, representing the Purdue Northwest faculty, to the podium.
Chancellor Keon, Trustee DeKruiger, Provost Muller, and future Governor Hale. Good morning. First, let me indicate that in a season of hope and joy, what could bring greater hope and joy than graduates? For that, I think we need to congratulate our graduates on their many accomplishments. The conferral of academic degrees is a critical responsibility, the accomplishment of which signifies that degree recipients have successfully completed a rigorous and enlightening curriculum of courses that provides appropriate preparation to assume roles of contribution, responsibility, and leadership that advances our society. The faculty of Purdue University Northwest has evaluated the academic accomplishments and deeds of the candidates presented here today, have concluded that pending the completion of any final outstanding requirements, each of these candidates meets the criteria for receiving a Purdue University degree. Based on that conclusion, therefore, the faculty recommends to the Board of Trustees that appropriate degrees be conferred. We have assembled here to celebrate that conferral, to congratulate our graduates, and to enjoy the occasion of this commencement.
Professor Joy Colwell, Director of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the master's degree.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the master's degree please stand? These students have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the master's degree. Each wears a hood, recognizing his or her academic discipline and symbolizing the completion of that advanced degree. With the approval of the faculty, they are now presented to receive their degrees.
We are honored that Trustee Malcolm DeKruiger, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, is here today to confer the degrees. Trustee DeKruiger, please join me.
Observing the respected custom of institutions of higher learning and exercising the authority of the Purdue University Board of Trustees, which is legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I now confer upon you who have fulfilled the requirements the master's degree with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining hereto. I also solemnly place upon you those obligations which you must henceforth assume as holders of the master's degree. As evidence of your ability to fulfill the requirements and obligation of this degree, you will now receive your diploma.
Will Candidate Marshal Mr. Roy Hamilton please escort the candidates for graduate degrees forward to receive their diplomas? As the candidates make their way to the stage, please note they will be crossing in a random order. Matthew Stephen Schell. Jessica M. Castillo. Julie Lauren Sipek. Ryan Thomas Beach. Nina M. Elvambuena. Carmen Paniagua. Subin Kim. Jovan D. Milunovic. Paulina D. Campos. Kelly A. Perfect. Alyssa J. Craigle. Christina Marie Scopelia. Nina Marie Keim. Mark Miskowski. Amir Hamd El Salame. Jacqueline E. Mincalis. Jill C. Thomas. Brandy Spiller. Sarah C. Nelson. Caspers Brinkens. Lisa Reyes. Sharon Y. Adams Brumfield. Jessica A. Gruen. Kenneth Stavitsky. Tanya S. Tyler. Stephanie L. Hardcastle. Nicole Laurinaitis. Mia R. Long. Hugo Sedeno. Jundu Sila. Jing Zhou. Meng Shi. Alan D. Nagatz.
Congratulations, Purdue University master's degree graduates.
Dr. Ralph Mueller, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost, will now recognize distinguished undergraduate students.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my joy and privilege to provide special recognition to those individuals receiving baccalaureate degrees who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement. The commencement booklet contains a statement of the basis upon which the status of distinction and highest distinction is determined. Candidates wearing black and gold cords symbolize this achievement. I invite baccalaureate degree candidates who are graduating with highest distinction to please stand and remain standing. I also invite candidates of the baccalaureate degrees who are graduating with distinction to please stand and remain standing. On behalf of the university trustees and the faculty of Purdue University Northwest, I congratulate you on your outstanding academic record. May you continue to be motivated by excellence and high standards in your quest to make positive contributions throughout your life. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to participate in recognizing candidates of the Purdue University Northwest's Honors College. I invite Honors College candidates to please stand and remain standing. Our Honors College fosters enhanced learning experiences for motivated, high-achieving students who seek additional academic challenges. Students of our Honors College choose to partake in advanced coursework, research, community outreach, and other learning opportunities that build on a foundation of critical thinking, leadership, and civic responsibility. These students have received and are wearing the Honors College medallion on a gold and black ribbon. Congratulations. At this time, I'm pleased to facilitate recognition of an individual who has qualified to receive the Purdue University Northwest Chancellor's Medallion. The Chancellor's Medallion is presented to the graduating students who have achieved the highest grade point average within each of the academic colleges of Purdue University Northwest. We would like to present such a graduate to you at this time. I invite Mallory Hayes of the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences to the stage. I also invite Mallory's family members to stand and share in this recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce Dean Jane Mutchler to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased and very proud to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business, and I invite them to stand and remain standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce Interim Dean Ron Corthell to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences.
I am pleased and proud to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. I invite the candidates to stand and remain standing.
Before I present you for the formal awarding of degrees, I will charge each of you in my capacity as Purdue University Northwest's Chief Academic Officer. Today is Commencement Day. As the word commence indicates, this is a time of beginnings, not ends, a beginning of a journey to find your individual future. During the past few years, we have grown very fond and very proud of you. So I will convey my charge through 3 distinct observations about you. Our first observation, innovation, is about your past, about your eagerness and readiness to innovate. You arrived on campus a few short years ago, the very beginning of what then seemed so far away. Today, beginnings day. You came ready to learn about thinking, about listening, about speaking, and about doing. But you also were ready to explore others' points of view, others' ways of life, and others' explanations of what you had assumed were universal truths. All led to this one goal, the one we're here to mark and celebrate today, to begin your future. Along your path at PNW, you learned to grow, to become an innovator of what will become your own individual future. And this brings me to our second observation about you, impact. And it is about your future, your maturity as learned citizens to impact others to bring about change. You prepared well for the day when you're ready to leave your mark. All the academic work is no good if ultimately it does not touch people. Children who need to be taught, patients who need your care, colleagues who need your advice, or neighbors who just need your help. With your dedication, with your drive to make the world a better place, you will make academic knowledge have an impact on our constituent communities. One child, one patient, one colleague, one neighbor at a time. So where then does your past, your eagerness to innovate, meet your future, your commitment to impact others? Well, they meet right here, in the present, at this very moment. And this then is our final and third observation about you. You continue to improve. While you were a student at Purdue University Northwest, I hope we opened some doors for you. Doors into your future for you to walk through and innovate and impact and improve. So here then is my simple charge to you. When you see those open doors, explore what lies beyond. Right now, in the present, be innovative in choosing your own future. Have the courage to walk through one of those doors. Walk through and find yourself. And it is okay too to turn around and walk back out and check another door, another future. But ultimately, do walk through one of those open doors. And as you do, and if you see someone behind you who needs a little extra encouragement, a little extra help to walk through one of those doors, make an impact by engaging them to join you. Guide them through that door toward your connected and collective journeys to continuously improve yourselves and the world around you. Innovate, impact, improve. 3 words that guide your future. They define this beginnings day, and they are my charge to you. Please know that we are proud of you. Please know that we are proud of those who made all this happen for you. But also know that we know that you should be very proud of yourselves. You did it. I wish you well, I congratulate you, and I salute you. Chancellor Keon, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of undergraduate curricula in their respective colleges. Having gained approval for graduation by each of the college faculties, I now present them to you to award their degrees. I now invite Trustee de Kruiger back to the podium to confer the degrees.
Observing the respected custom of institutions of higher learning and exercising the authority of the Purdue University Board of Trustees, which is legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and acting on behalf of the faculty of this institution, I now confer upon you who have fulfilled the requirements the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. I also solemnly place upon you those obligations which you must henceforth assume as a holder of the degree. As evidence of your ability to fulfill the requirements and obligations of this degree, you will now receive your diplomas.
Will each college marshal now escort the baccalaureate degree candidates forward to receive their diplomas? Graduates, please be seated until your row is called.
The graduates of the College of Business, escorted by candidate marshal, Professor John Lucas. Anthony P. Spangler. Hannah R. Butcher. Derek Allen Gladstone. Isaiah Williams. Zachary T. Negrelli. Joseph Devon. Jamie McKinney. Kevin Counts. Axel Dragelid. Jess Marie Loy. Jessica Castro. Brittany N. Brack. Maximilian D. Thomas. Alyssa N. Grady. Azucena Guadalupe Huerta. Lauren Rose Peterson. Frank Louis Gasparetti Jr. Marcus Bruce McCartney. Emily Pearson. Kristen M. Campbell. Kyle A. Nagy. Evan H. Rowley. Kelsey L. Crary. Nicole Marie Lang. Zhao Fan Ho. Jin Jin. Myra Lizette R. Rosales. Katie Wolf. Nortorsha Campbell. Margaret R. Tarkala. Lois F. Whitaker. Andres C. Allen. Latrice J. Cochran. Patrice M. McBee. Dijon Miguel Gonzalez. Ashley D. Mizek. Joshua D. Moore. Yoonju Bai. Lauren M. Dermody. Brianna Halloran. Cynthia Carroll. Josue Morales. Mapara Tayab. Nicole A. Stubbe. Jessica A. Zerwinski. Jonathan P. Buckner. Aman S. Sahi. J. N. Trapani. Demetris Amy. Haley E. Marsh. Haley M. Slavis. Mike Wilczek. Mario J. Joffrey. Allison M. Booker. Jacqueline E. Sarnecki. Eric Villasenor. Carlo Sedeno. Cody M. Sasek. Tyler S. Rika. Michael McMillan Barnett. Stephanie M. Rarick. Ashley Villarreal. Marissa C. Barney. Caitlin E. Weissel. Cindy E. Perez. Nicole Renee Toller. Maria A. Perilli. Rachel L. Haluska. Stephen R. Burns. Christina L. Brown. Michelle D. Kitchen. Corina Del Rio. Allison R. Bamba. Tiffany Tupvong Huckabee. Ashley T. Smith. Jeremy T. Zylanga. Jeremy Soy. The graduates of the College of Business. The graduates of the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences, escorted by Candidate Marshal, Professor Richard Rupp. Mallory L. Hayes. Christina Lopez. Elisa S. Perez. Samantha N. Puente. Patrick David Cudzillo. Mariah Oliveras. Abigail R. Trader. Michaeline J. Spencer. Victoria Crystal Montanez. Selena Alicia Baez. Dejoie M. Simmons. Evan William Freistek. Maury Lamanuzzi. Valerie Flores. Jennifer J. Wachowski. Sarah D. Marshall. Veronice K. Clopton. Carrie M. Dillner. Johnny May Williams. Tamara Walker. Brittany D. Arnold. Gabrielle S. Sparano. Jessica E. Muncie. Ana I. Reyes. Jacob A. Palakis. Amanda L. Jackman. Stephanie N. Makarowski. Nicole R. DeMoncas. Ashley M. Applegate. Brianna R. Eastland. Thomas C. Brown. Mortada Mubarak Al-Jassim. Lakita N. King. Ashley Maureen Yahya. Maria E. Rodriguez. Sherry L. Kopishki. Shannon M. Dempsey. Lindsay M. Balamut. Cassidy L. Framke. Anastasia G. Abgerinos. Julia R. Jackson. Carmen N. Rodriguez. Mona Montalvo Cordero. Eduardo Padilla. Martin Spizuski. Joseph V. Palma. Tommy J. Toll. Kayla A. Wisniewski. Kenyatta L. Scales. Benjamin Montes. Miles L. Popovac. Whitney J. Dumas. Alexandra L. Shutsky. Trevor W. Chillis. Brian Hobart Lazaroff. Larissa A. Tarver. Alexander R. Bodine. Brianna L. Fotinos. Joy L. Jackson. Lauren M. Russell. Alicia R. Daniel. Megan N. Anguiano. Rebecca A. Emerson. Jiayu Yang. Shantae Denise Harton. Michelle R. Amaker. Danette S. Etheridge. Anthony F. Gordon. Jade Watson. Tyla C. Miller. Taylor S. Johnson. Adrian L. Benton. Lisa Marie Alcantar. Natalie A. Rayla. Rachel D. Hayes. Bailey P. Lauritsen. Gina N. Ford. Amanda Barnes. Dylan T. Henry. Eric A. Warcure. Jehoshabeth Helton. Megan R. Morales. Stephanie M. Scott. Anita M. Armstrong. Kadisha R. Townsell. John J. Newman. Kalea A. Todd. Taylor A. McNinch. Lauren J. Kiltika. Carrie A. Spencer. Karen Ann Mulway. Carolyn R. Siedelman. Natalie J. Dublack. Christine A. Matthews. Caitlin A. King. Selena M. Gregory. Christina N. Miljevic. Sarah N. Mildaus. Kelly M. Green. Cassandra C. Mooney. Corey J. Frank. Ebony E. Eastland. Selena M. Carrasquillo. Stephanie M. Chavez. Jamie L. Edgington. Amanda M. Newton. The graduates of the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences.
To signify completion of your degree requirements and receipt of your diploma, I now invite all graduates to move the tassel on their mortarboards to the left side. Congratulations, you are now Purdue graduates. To now officially welcome you to the Purdue alumni contingent comprised of thousands, I invite Miss Catherine Eaton, President of the Purdue Alumni Northwest Organization, to the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor Keon. Congratulations, graduates, or should I say my fellow alumni. Your graduation day is not a conclusion, but a transition into the Purdue University Northwest alumni community. You are the first official graduates of Purdue Northwest. As graduates, you are now in a community with members that have paved the way in leading research. They are corporate executives, Emmy Award winners, state representatives, journalists, authors, judges, community leaders, and so much more. It has been my honor to give back to Purdue University Northwest as its president of the Purdue Northwest Alumni Organization. Since joining the board in 2013, and now as its first president, I have had the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of my fellow alumni and the current student base at Purdue University Northwest. Thurgood Marshall, the first African-American Supreme Court Justice, once stated, "None of us got to where we are solely by pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. We got there because somebody, a parent, a teacher, an Ivy League crony, or a few nuns, bent down and helped us pick up our boots." Remember this as you reflect on your experience, the scholarship you may have received, the facilities your classes were held in, a special workshop, a faculty member, or a staff member who helped make a difference in your life and your experience here at Purdue Northwest. As Purdue University Northwest continues to evolve, remember that as alumni, you will help move this university forward. So I ask that you stay connected to your alma mater and make a positive impact in your own unique way. Whether you give your time, your talent, or your treasure, please take an active role as a member of the alumni organization. Helen Keller said it best, "Never bend your head, hold it high, look the world straight in the eye." You can face the future knowing you are not alone. You are part of something greater. You are alumni for life. You are Purdue University Northwest. Lastly, as each of you left the stage today, you were given a small token from the Purdue Northwest Alumni Organization. Going forward, please wear this pin with pride. Now, class of 2016, go out there and make your mark on the world. And welcome to the Purdue alumni family.
Thank you, Katie. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa Cita Diaz, Student Government President for the Hammond campus, will now respond to the graduates on behalf of all Purdue Northwest students.
Good morning, Chancellor Keon, Trustee DeKreiger, Representative Christina Hale, Provost Mueller, honored Vice Chancellors, distinguished faculty, staff, family, and friends, and most importantly, our graduates of the class of 2016. This is the day you have all been waiting for. Today you make history as Purdue University Northwest's first ever graduating class. I know it's been difficult for some of you. Some of our graduates today are mothers or fathers of young children. Many of you have worked part-time or full-time while taking classes, writing papers, and completing your degree requirements. Some of you have lost family or good friends during your time here or cared for loved ones when they were sick or needed help. At the same time, graduates, we are so thankful for all that families and friends did for us while we focused on getting our PNW degree. From loads of laundry and meals, to a smile of encouragement, to helping cover a tuition payment or rent, graduates here today could not have finished without the love and support of their family and friends. Being an entrepreneurship major myself, when I think of hardships, I think of Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and co-founder of Tesla Motors. Believe it or not, there was a time when this billionaire had to borrow money from friends to pay his rent after investing it all in what he believed in. It was a very risky move, but he once said, if something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. Remember this quote, because it paid off for Elon Musk, and it can for you too. You have all set the stage for what is to be our future in this university, and while it may be sad to see you all go, don't let your accomplishments stop here and keep making us proud. So I congratulate you for all of your dedication and hard work in achieving this goal, and I challenge you to make the changes you want to see happen, as Elon Musk has. This is only the beginning of your journey. Once again, congratulations to the first Purdue University Northwest class of 2016.
Thank you, Melissa. As we finish up today, I would just like to remind all the graduates that every day when we wake up, we have a new day. And tomorrow, we'll have another new day. Each day brings with it a lot of intrigue, a lot of excitement, a lot of opportunity. You've had a number of people today talk to you about your future and where you can go and what you can do. But most of all, I suggest to you that you must stay malleable. You must adapt to change. You must realize that as you move forward and as you look forward, things will be different. Things will never be like today because it's already tomorrow. I urge you to be adaptable, embrace change, and you can be the people who are making the change and making this world a better place for all of us to live. Congratulations once again to the graduates of Purdue University Northwest Summer and Fall Class of 2016. There will be an informal reception for graduates and their guests immediately following the ceremony in Alumni Hall, located on the 3rd floor of the Student Union Library building across 173rd Street. I hope you all will attend. I ask you to remain seated for the recessional of the platform party and the faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, the first commencement exercise for Purdue University Northwest are concluded.